And today I have one mission. And that mission is to find the best brewery in Argentina. Cheers. Hello there. Or should I say, hola amigos? Because I am currently in Bariloche in Patagonia in Argentina. It's a beautiful day. It's maybe 30 degrees. So that's about, 90 degrees Fahrenheit perhaps. And today I have one mission. And that mission is to find the best brewery in Argentina. So I've just started walking from Bariloche, which is quite a touristy town. It's where all the Argentinians come from the north, and they come to the south, they come to Patagonia. Because even though it's hot here, it's the same temperature roughly. The climate is a lot less humid than in the north. So they all come here to escape the humidity of the north, to enjoy the beauty of Patagonia, and of course, to go to the best brewery in Argentina. It's where all these people are going, probably. There's definitely nowhere else this way. But, so, just started walking. It's about a 5-hour walk, I would say, give or take. And I'm gonna walk, I'm gonna swim, I'm gonna skateboard if I get a skateboard. I'm gonna do whatever I can to get to this brewery today. Because on a day like today, in the nature of Patagonia, I don't think there's anything better that you can do than to have a cold beer overlooking the trees and enjoying the nature of Patagonia, of Argentina. The guy has just ran past me, must be running to get a beer. But look at this. Who doesn't want a beer while looking at this scenery? So I'm going to take you with me. We're going to see what we find on the way. We're going to swim. We're going to walk. We're going to skateboard. We're going to have a beer. One of the things I've noticed as well on the walk so far is that the little bus stops on the path are like kind of shelters. It's pretty cool. And someone here has left a nice little message: life is a garden, not a road. We enter and exit through the same gate. Wandering, where we go matters less than what we notice. So it's a nice little sign for me to carry on going. And hopefully eventually I will notice a beer or 2 beers. See how I feel when I get there. But I'm about 2 hours down, I think, roughly. I have another 3 hours to go, I think. And like 19 kilometers, maybe 13 miles, 14 miles. It's a good workout though. Good way to burn off all the calories, empty the stomach, and get ready for a beer in what I'm told is the best brewery in Argentina. So I'm going to carry on going and see when I get there. Okay, it might be cheating a bit, but I came to another brewery. I feel like I'm cheating on the best brewery in Argentina though, to come here. But I was walking past, I figured I might as well come to this brewery as well, called Kunstmann, and try their beer. And so maybe I just turn it into a cerveceria tour, or brewery tour, and see how many breweries I can go to on the way to the best brewery in Argentina. But it's a hell of a place to have a pint, I have to say. Cheers. So there's no way I could come to Bariloche and not get in to the lake. And let's just say it's a glacial lake. So it's cold. All this water's coming down from the glacier. Jesus Christ, it's so cold. Fuck it. I just have to commit. Commitment. Right. So, now that I've had my cerveza, now that I've cooled down in the freezing glacial lake, I'll continue my journey to the best brewery in Argentina. I'm sure we'll find it. It's getting late though, so I'm thinking how I can get there. I think maybe I need to take a bus or maybe hitchhike. Let's see, maybe if I hitchhike I can get there quicker. There's a town that I want to get to first, which is not too far from the brewery. So maybe if I try and get to this town, and then from there it will be a short journey to the brewery. Let's check it out. I tell you, getting to the best brewery in Argentina is not an easy journey, but it's a journey that we all must make at some point in our lives, or if you're in Bariloche. But a couple more hours of hiking and we're there, and we're enjoying a cold cerveza. I tell you what though, the heat is quite intense. And not actually, the heat isn't too bad, but the sun is pretty intense. And my fragile English skin is, I think, starting to suffer. But it's all worth it. It's all worth it in the end. As long as we can get to the brewery. One of the things you'll find when you just walk anywhere in a specific direction, you really discover these interesting places. And what I've just found is the school of the mountain military. It's a huge place. There's been some people walking around carrying huge guns. I didn't even know that the mountains needed the military, but here in Patagonia, the mountains need the military, and the best brewery in Argentina needs the mountain military. So we'll get there. Oh yeah. I mean, there's definitely worse places I can imagine to be training to become a mountain soldier. The place is huge. It's got like a church here, the living facilities, a medical camp. But this is it. This is the thing. This is what you get when you just walk. You discover these places. You discover the mountain military. You discover guys with big guns. And all this just from walking. It's hard to complain, really. Speaking of discoveries, I just found a nice little statue here. Let's see if I can get to it first. Oh yeah. Look at this guy. Looks like they've all had their noses removed as well. I don't know why. I wonder what this is. There's no label or anything there. It's kind of weird. But it's in the spirit of discovering new things while we're walking. So I'm going to carry on. But judging by my ever reddening skin, I might either need to find sunscreen or I need to find a taxi or someone to take me part of the way, because I'm not going to last otherwise. Wow, look at that. That's beautiful. Yeah, just discovering everything today. Discovering all of Patagonia, and soon hopefully discovering the best. Oh, got some nice compa music in there. Hopefully soon discovering the best brewery in Patagonia, in Argentina. Wow, this place is insane. So I'm gonna give in. I'm gonna try and hitchhike my way a bit, because just to get to the next stage, it's about 11 kilometers away from here, so about 9 miles, I think, 8 miles. So my options are I try and get someone to give me a lift and take me part of the way. I'm also hoping that they see me and they're like, oh, look at this burning Englishman. We should give him a lift so that he doesn't burn too badly. Problem is, I'm now on basically the quietest road I've been on since I started walking. So there's literally just no traffic at the moment. But yeah, so I either walk for another just over 2 hours, or I try and get a lift, and it will be 20 minutes maximum. It's getting kind of a bit late in the afternoon now, so the sun is getting more intense as well. So hopefully someone will take pity on me and will let me in. No. Oh yeah, this guy. Hey, muchas gracias. Oh, brilliant. Oh, gracias.
De nada, amigo.
I'm going. Todo bien? I'm going to Colonia Suiza. Colonia Suiza?
Ah,
Suiza?
¿vas a ir por acá, camino de ti de Ripio?
Oh, yeah.
Son
Nice.
unos cuantos kilómetros, sí.
Okay. Like you can drop me wherever's best, like if it's easier. ¿Cómo se llama?
Trekking. No.
¿Eh? ¿Cómo se llama?
Jere.
Jere. Adam.
Adam.
Yeah, Adam.
Gusto, Adam.
Good to meet you. Wow.
Así que vas a caminar hasta Colonia por acá.
Sí, sí, sí.
Muy bueno.
This is great. Muchas gracias. I found a lift. I'm gonna make it. So I got part of the way. That's taken some minutes off my journey at least. Nice guy. As you could see, we couldn't really communicate, but there's always the trusty Google Translate. My Spanish is just so bad. I'm trying, but I really need to practice a lot more. But now I'm on the road to the town, not the brewery at the moment. And so I think I'll see how far my journey is now and decide if I keep walking or I try and get a lift again. I think the smart thing to do would be to try and get a lift. But it is a great walk so far. It's a great hike. I just wish I could find bloody sunscreen. It's my own fault. Look at that. You know what? It kind of reminds me of the Rocky Mountains. It's super beautiful. But I'm going to keep walking until someone comes and then try again. So, I made it to the town I was planning to come to. I'm a bit more red than before, but I got a couple of lifts and made it. So actually, this shows you kind of where I am. I'm in a town called Colonia Suiza, and it just seems to be like a little, I guess a little tourist town, but made of all these kind of Swiss style log cabins. But I'm wondering if I can find a cerveza here so that I can continue my cerveza tour of Bariloche towards of course the best brewery in Argentina. But yeah, this place is it's like another world. It's completely separated. It's beautiful though. Look at this. So now what I'm gonna do, try and not get any more red, but also, I see a cerveza here. So I'm gonna get a beer to continue my journey. Look at this here. Patio Cervecero. So this is the Cerveza patio, and got a choice. Do I take a Blessed or do I take a Wesley? I think I'm going to try a Wesley. I'll try and be back with a beer then. So there we go, from the Wesley Brewery I continue my cerveza tour. Gonna have this here and then head towards the best brewery in Argentina. I'm so red though, holy. So I'm gonna try and avoid getting any more red. But I just have this last leg of my journey left to do, and then I'm there, and then I can sit down, I can enjoy a good solid beer. But for now, from the Wesley Brewery in Colonia Suiza, cheers. I am now on the last little section before I get to the best brewery in Argentina, and it's been a long day. My legs are feeling it, my feet are feeling it, my sunburn is feeling it, but it'll all be worth it to have a beer in the best brewery in Argentina after trying some other good cervezas though, I have to say. And what a place to be. Patagonia. It's just it's another world. Oh, little horse over here. Little Patagonian horse. Probably waiting to be ridden by a gaucho. Yeah. It's an amazing place. And you know, even though the walk is long and I got sunburn and stuff, it's hard to put into words the fact that you're able to experience a different space. I got to discover, you know, a nice statue with all the noses missing. I got to discover a mountain military base. So all the pain that I might be feeling right now has been worth it up to now, to have those experiences, to have those discoveries. But I think what's going to finish it off is having this beer. Probably going to be the best tasting beer in the world after such a journey. But I think I've earned it. At least I've burnt off all the calories, so right. A little bit longer and I'm there. So that's it, I made it to the best brewery in Argentina. Properly named as well, Patagonia. Named for the place that I am. Actually, at the moment, you can see that they have some hops growing as well. It's the, I don't know what type of hop that is, but and it's been a long journey, but I'm finally here. I'm gonna have a beer, 2 beers maybe, and I'm going to enjoy the best brewery in Argentina. Wow, it's really beautiful, and actually it's super busy, so you know, it must be good. But look at that. You know, the walk, 24.7 kilometers as it says. Right there. The walk was worth it to come to this sort of place, because it's not often that you're able to come to such a beautiful brewery in such an amazing location as well. But I'm ready to take a seat and to have a beer. I'm not sure though where to go. I think sin reserva. So I don't have a reservation, but it's okay. I'm not planning to eat here, or it's really busy. But I think now, yeah, I think I'm here. Nice. Let's see how it is. Got your toilets there. You know, the burn, the pain, the legs. It's definitely worth it to be here now. Wow, look at this. Right, I'm gonna work out how to get a beer, and then I'm gonna drink a beer. So I have my beer. There's a little kid. I have my beer. I'm in the brewery, and now I'm gonna drink. Cheers.
Fluidos, beneficios, hoy podríamos probar.